coming to you live from Sean's Back Nine Indoor Golf Center at the corner of Bancroft and King here in Toledo, Ohio. You just said you didn't want to do this, but here you are on camera, Mark. It's you. Very special guest today, Mark Levesque from Parfit Golf up in Michigan. Came down to see us. He brought a very, very special Newton 1.LD shaft. It is a long drive shaft used by some guys on the world long drive circuit, featuring a higher launch, lower spin, and a tighter dispersion. Very, very special guest as well. Casey from Gear Up Sportswear is here. Casey, come on in. Thank you so, so much. Casey and Gear Up Sportswear are one of the sponsors here of the channel, as well as CigarDez.com. Jay Menke could not be here, but for personalized, affordable cigar packages at any price point, please contact Jay Menke at CigarDez.com. So Casey was kind enough to come in today and put these Newton shafts to use. Sweet Action Golf is an authorized reseller of the Newton Motion Golf Shaft, featuring a higher launch, lower spin, and a tighter dispersion. A shaft to fit any golfer from a 1 dot all the way up to a 6 dot, with more coming. We had the 1.LD in today. Casey is going to be kind enough to hit it for us. Casey moves it very, very well. His club head speed is around 125 to 127. The 1.LD is a 45 gram Newton shaft. Wow. And we've got a crank head. Mark, what is the model of the crank head that's on this?
That's the 440 Pro Tour head.
The 440 Pro Tour crank head. 10.5 degrees dialed down to 9. Wow.
Bomb.
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 Casey, we've been, I should say, you've been hitting that and the Newton 6 dot quite a bit this afternoon. How about some feedback for everybody watching, please?
Man, I mean, these shafts really are forgiving. I would say the 6 dot has probably been my best friend.
Yes.
This isn't too bad though. I mean, the whipping, it really is crazy, and it, as much as you would think that it plays a factor in the squaring of the club face, it doesn't. So I feel like even at a address, I can feel the club face just staying square the whole time I'm taking off. I can't even describe it, but it feels really nice in my hands.
That is because, excuse me, that is because there is close to zero torque near the tip of that shaft to provide that stability to keep the face square, so you can just really open up on it and let her go. Go ahead and rip one more, and then we're going to throw the 6 dot back at you.
You said this shaft is also lighter as well, correct?
Yes, that is a 45 gram shaft. The 6 dot is a 70 gram shaft.
Gotcha. So I'm swinging almost 25 grams less here.
Absolutely. Wow. Yes.
Wonderful.
The 1 dot is 45 grams. The 2 dot is 45 grams. The Newton Motion 3 dot is 50. The 4 dot is 60. 5 dot is 65. And the 6 is a 70 gram shaft. Good strike there.
There we go. Oh. Maybe
little toey there, little toey. Let's go back to this Newton 6 dot with the Callaway Elite Triple Diamond Head. The future of performance is elite, thanks to Callaway Golf, right here at Sean's Back Nine Indoor Golf Center at the corner of Bancroft and King, right here in Toledo, Ohio. Too hard and too good again about golf. We had that issue happen a few times today. So about golf, if you happen to see this, please let us know what we can do to stop that from happening. Oh. Now, see, there was an audible groan there, much like there was with the last one you hit with the 1.LD. Were you expecting that one to turn over more and
I
get
I
away
wasn't
from it?
expecting it to turn back over. I thought I just completely missed it.
That would have been a fairway hit, brother.
No kidding, and a fairly decent one too.
So we have been shooting content all day today. We were live on Instagram, and we have some other footage of Casey trying out the 6-dot Newton with the Elite Triple Diamond Head. That is going to be out on YouTube as a separate video later this evening or tomorrow, most likely tomorrow. And hopefully we are going to have a conversation here with Mark Levesque of Parfit Golf. I used to work with Mark 25 years ago up in Grosse Pointe, Michigan, when he was running and operating Royalty Golf. I think you're getting a little bit tired, Casey. You're starting to block
tiring out too.
You're blocking them out a little bit, and your numbers are down just a touch. When we get tired, when we get fatigued, the most common miss is right because
Let's play for it.
we
then.
do not use our legs enough to get through the ball to get to our finish. There we go.
We'll just play for it then. How about that?
Talk to me about the confidence you have with that setup.
Honestly, I feel like it's just point, aim, and shoot at this point. I mean, unless I'm the one making a treacherous mistake, it's so forgiving. I mean, it really is really nice to hit.
Fantastic. Would you say you have more confidence in finding fairways with that setup compared to your gamer right now?
If I could take this out, I might be shooting under par every time.
You might, buddy. You can take it out of here because Sean's Back Nine Indoor Golf Center, right here in Toledo, Ohio, is an authorized Newton Motion reseller, as well as a certified Callaway fitting center. The order can be placed right here. We've got Casey really, really dialed in. And the order can be placed right here today. And you can be on your way in a couple days with a brand new custom-made, custom-fit driver. For more information on club fittings and instruction and the Newton Motion Golf Shop, check out SweetActionGolf.com. Mark's finally playing along. He's getting 300. Mark, I was hoping that you would come on eventually. Wow, look how straight that is. I was hoping you would come on eventually and talk about your new golf bag venture.
For sure.
Exciting, exciting things happening in the world of golf.
Yeah, you like getting tired. Yeah. I'm getting tired
Would
Yeah, I got one more good one in me.
Would you? I mean, would you get tired of just piping it dead straight?
I tried getting after that one just a touch more.
All right. If you wouldn't mind, give your microphone to Mark, and I'll do a little talking here while you guys switch over. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really, really appreciate it. This has been the greatest start of the year that I could have asked for, and it is all thanks to you guys. I appreciate the likes, the follows, and the shares, but please give us a few more. Help spread the word of Sweet Action Golf and Sean's Back Nine Indoor Golf Center right here in Toledo, Ohio. As I said, Mark Levesque from Parfit Golf up in Michigan came down to visit today. I've known Mark for over 25 years. I used to work with Mark up in Grosse Pointe, Michigan at Royalty Golf. We did a lot of custom work, and we were able to help a lot of people. You can just hold it if you want.
Oh, I'll hold it.
And then just look right there into the camera. Mark, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming down. It's been a while since I've seen you.
It's only been a 2-hour drive. I couldn't wait to get here.
I know, but I appreciate it so much. You probably have to come a little closer. So, Mark is the reason why I got initially hooked up with the Newton Motion Golf Shaft. As you guys know, I was away from the game for 8 years due to a car accident, bad back, bad legs. I couldn't play practice. I was not in the business. It's been 2 years since I've come back, and the first call I made once I realized I was healthy enough to do this again was to Mark. And I said, Mark, I need some help. I've been away for a little bit. I need some help with the latest shafts. What can you tell me about what's new, what's hot? What do I need that's going to make me better? And what'd you do?
Well, I told Randy to look at Newton golf shafts. We've been a dealer for Newton for the past 8 months, and we're probably one of the largest dealers, if not the largest in North America. That shaft has outperformed all other premium tour shafts that I saw. I saw Graphite Design, Fujikura, Valacor, Ventus, all the high-end shafts. The better players I deal with talk about the dispersion is tighter. On average, every player we fit with that shaft averages 15 yards in distance.
I
Greater.
did. And I was coming from a red Ventus Velocore that I was very, very happy with. The dispersion was okay. My apex in my AI smoke driver with that red Ventus Velocore was around 90 feet. With my Newton 3 dot, I went to the 50 gram 3 dot. I averaged 118 to 122. I gained 30 feet of apex. I gained 15 yards of carry distance, and my spin is not going over 3,000. It's right in the sweet spot of 26, 2,700. And it's all because of the shaft. The shaft is the engine of the golf club. We used to talk about this years and years ago. We can have the greatest tech in the world in the head, but if we're in a shaft that's too heavy or too stiff, too light or too whippy, we have no chance of hitting it straight. Isn't that right, Mark?
100%. Most of you all out there, you play with shafts far beyond your ability to hit. You'd be shocked on the PJ Tour and Champions Tour with some of the shaft flexes they play with.
Speaking of the Champions Tour, Newton is very, very well represented on the Champions Tour.
Mm-hmm.
You've had a chance to work with some of those players. Who have you worked with, and what was their feedback on the shaft?
Well, a friend of mine, Ken Duke, that plays on the Champions Tour, he plays a Newton shaft and he plays a 4 dot, and he averages around 275 off the tee. At the Charles Schwab, which is the top 32 Champions Tour players this past year, 8 out of the 32 were had a Newton shaft in their driver, and Newton's only been around for a year and a half.
It's the hottest shaft in golf because they deliver what they promise: higher launch, lower spin, and a tighter dispersion. Mark, you got another awesome venture starting up this year about customizing your gear and your apparel for your golf game. Why don't you tell everybody about that?
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Our business models, we do a lot of customized stuff with bags, clubs, head covers. So our website is going to be called Pimp Your Bag. So we can take any theme or
Your bag.
design and use it on head covers, bag, ball pockets. It'll be out probably in the next 90 days.
More information coming on pimpyourbag.com right here on the Sweet Action Golf YouTube channel and on the Sweet Action Golf website. Are you using any bag in particular for this venture, or?
All the bags are coming to different types of bags we use, but they're all on the higher end, like Vessel and some of those other bags that you see out there. Those are the quality of the bags that we're using.
Fantastic. What else is new and exciting, Mark? What's going on?
I can't wait to go back to Michigan.
I
Hey,
know you
Randy,
can.
thanks, buddy. I gotta go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mark. Casey, are you ready to hit some more?
Casey, put your little earmuffs on here.
Thank you, Mark. Hit that 6 dot some more. Because really, you're going to hit it until you say sold. And you haven't said sold yet. I heard that, Mark. I'm trying. I'm building something. I heard that. I hear like a bat. Mic it up.
Yeah.
Anything can happen here live from Sean's Back Nine Indoor Golf Center right here in Toledo, Ohio, at the corner of Bancroft and King. Thank you
Anything
guys
can
so
happen.
much for hanging out, guys. Please hit that like, follow, and share button. Help spread the word of Sweet Action Golf and Sean's Back Nine. Here's my business card. Call me because I want to talk about the review thing. Thank you. Mark's son Hunter was kind enough to accompany his father down today. I haven't seen Hunter in a while. Oh, talk to me, Casey.
I hit that one fairly well. Just a touch left looks.
We're going to take one more look at some numbers. And then
Hit
it
that one
sounds
real
like
well.
everyone's going to have to get going. So let's jump in here real quick.
125, 177 miles per hour ball speed.
Or no, what the last ones you were just hitting? 127, 319, 299. Under 2,000 of spin.
So that's a big ball.
That is a big ball, and that is a very, very tight ball. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. For more information on certified Callaway club fittings, on the Newton Motion golf shaft, on golf instruction and coaching, on these awesome, awesome shirts that I wear that are provided by Gear Up Sportswear to look, feel, and play like a pro. Check out gearupsportswear.com. They have a 25% off promotion going on right now. Pick out some shirts from their website at checkout. Enter the code GEARUP25 for a code that will never expire once you use it. Thank you guys so much for everything you do for the
Thank
channel.
you for having us too.
Thank you for hitting balls all day, bro. You shake hands.
Yeah,
Thank
I thought
you
we were going in
for hitting balls all day with the Newton Motion shaft, the hottest shaft in golf. More information, SweetActionGolf.com. Thank you guys so much. Please hit that like, follow, and share button. More content coming next week for personalized, affordable cigar packages at any price point. Please check out Jay Menke and CigarDaz.com. Jay, we missed you today. Next time we do this, hope you can make it. Jay is wonderful, a wonderful, great sponsor of Sweet Action Golf as well. Jay, thank you. Casey, thank
Randy,
you.
thank
Gear
you.
Up Sportswear. Terry, who was here, thank you. Mark Levesque, thank you. Guys, thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.